Hello, hi, my name is Min. Welcome to my channel, Min's Korean class. Last class, we talked about 19 different consonant symbols in Korean writing system Hangul. And we also talked about 21, over here to over here, different vowel symbols in Korean letters. And today, we'll be talking about how we can combine them together to make a syllable. The basic unit of Korean letter system is syllable, which means it needs to have a consonant symbol and a vowel symbol combined together. Let's give an example. The first one over here is real, and over here we have a, and when we combine these together, we write real first, and then we write a next to it. And it becomes la, 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 ra. Okay? And then this one is what we call syllable. And like this, all Korean letters must have at least one consonant and one vowel symbols together. And there are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types of the combinations that can be made using all these combinations together. Let's take a look at the first example. The first type of combination is just the vowel sound. Just the vowel sound. For example, a, ya, o, ya, or even you, or or we. Alright? So when we do you, we don't just write the vowel symbol. We have to write a consonant, and for that purpose only, we write o, iung. And when iung is used as the first consonant, it is silent, and it is used as a zero value letter that only serves the purpose of filling the blank. So just like that. Or we can write anything like wa, as in you write iung first and then you write the other vowels next. So that's the first example. And the next example, the next type of Korean letter combination is vowel sound followed by a consonant ending, which means we can write you and then give it any one of these. So we can do you, you, you. So vowel sound with consonant ending. Let's do another example. We can do wa and then give it a as in iung ending as well, and it becomes wang, wang. And the third type of Korean combination is consonant sound followed by any other consonant sound followed by just a vowel sound. So we can have piu over here, and then we can do pa, 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 pa. So clearly we have piu, pu, the consonant sound followed by vowel sound. Okay, and let's give another example. Let's do dian, and we can do like that. Dui, dui, dui. If you notice over here and also over here, the vowels are kind of squished together to fit in the same size. So overall, all these and all these, even the 3-letter sounds, all these, they have to appear as the same size, which is kind of tricky. That's why you need practice. And the fourth combination is, so we have pa over here, and then we can give it another consonant ending. So pop, 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 But in Korean, it means rice, which is very important because to Koreans, 밥 is their staple. It's what they eat all the time. All right. And the final example is when we have something like this. So we can have consonant and then vowel, and then we can have consonant ending, but not just one, but two, like that. And in this case, we have to squeeze these two together to fit in the right size, and then we have to choose which one to pronounce. And this is always done by a set of rules, and you have to follow the right order. And let me give you another example. We can have 시옷, which is this one, and we can do so it's 서, and we can have two 기역s as the ending consonant, and we only pronounce one of them. So it's 석, 석, 석. So these are the 5 combinations of Korean letter altogether. All right. So you need practice. First, we have just the vowel sound, then we have the vowel sound with consonant ending, and then we have the consonant sound followed by vowel sound, and consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, and 2 consonant endings. Okay? And now, let's talk about things to remember. There are certain rules that you have to follow if you want to study and write in Korean letter. Okay, so rules, or you can say conventions. Okay, so these rules always need to be respected. The first rule you have to follow is that in Hangul, there is no double consonant beginning. And what I mean by that is, if you look at English, there are so many examples where you have a word that starts with double consonants. For example, street, Christ, crew, stew. But in Korean, Hangul, we don't have that. You cannot start a Korean letter with double consonant, which is quite simple, right? Okay, and the next rule is no matter how many letters there are in a combination, the maximum is 4, right? Each letter should look about the same size. For example, so each syllable, I should say, should look about the same size. So that's why as an elementary kid or even a kindergarten kid, you need to practice writing Korean using these dotted space where you write always in that area, so that all your Korean handwritings are maintained in the same size. So the letter A, so that's the simple vowel sound A, and let me give you a very difficult example. For example, we write Ha. So notice how my iung is a lot smaller in this case, and I write A, and this one is shorter because I'm going to have endings as well, and then I write like that, but it's only half. It only occupies half of this space because I'm going to have another one. So no, it doesn't make sense. It has to be T. So there are certain combinations that you have to follow. So it's har, har, but they are roughly about the same size. And this is very important. This is super important because in the old days, all Korean letters, Hangul, had to be written in these little square spaces. Okay, and the third and foremost important rule is always follow the convention. So follow the rule. So don't just write whatever that sounds like. Okay, just because this one sounds like har, you cannot just write it like just a single real ending sound. Okay, and the same rule applies to English as well, right? For example, you have this word air. Even though it sounds like A-I-R, air, that we breathe in, you cannot write it like that. It defeats the purpose, right? And in the same way, so here, so har, 먹다. However, when you say it as a single sound, it becomes har, 타, 먹다. And it sounds like har, 타, 먹다. So even though this is the right sound, you cannot write it like that. It's wrong, okay? So these are the rules that you have to follow when you want to study and write in Korean letter system, Hangul. Okay? Alright, that's it for today. And before I call this off, I have another practice that I want to do today. So, using the alphabet systems and the rules that I've given you, let's do some practice. Here, we have 시옷 and the vowel E. So it's 시. And then we have the chi, the chi sound, and we have and 응. So the first part becomes 시청, 시청, and then we have 해, 주. So it's 해 and 주, 해주, and we have sh sound, but 셔. So 시청해 주셔서. So the first part is 시청해 주셔서. So 시청해 주셔서. And then we have 기역, 가, 감, 사, and 히읗, 아, 브, 함, 니, 다, and 감, 사, 함, 니, 다. So 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다. So that's thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. And next we have 기역 and 우. 구, 디귿, 오. So that's 오, 도. And 기역, so that's 구독. 구독, it's a very important word because it's subscription. So that's 구독 and 과 means and 좋아요 means 좋아요. 좋아요 means like. So I'm asking for subscription and like. 를 부탁합니다. So that's 부탁합니다. 합니다 is the ending suffix that is saying polite. Okay? So subscription and like, I'm asking. So that means I ask for subscription and like button. Thank you so much and Happy New Year. I'll see you in my next video and we will practice a lot more Hangul combining and Hangul reading together. Thank you. Bye-bye.